Big banks are very much on the nose.
We all know what most people think of the big banks. Fewer branches, huge profits, lacklustre customer service. For many years, we've been held to ransom by those holding our money.
I think it's no surprise to anyone that changing banks is difficult, that it's a very sticky relationship. And change to what? Change to one of the other 5 banks? They tend to be much the same.
Michael Parker conducted the bank account, the consumer report surveying the top 5 banks. He says nearly 1 in every 5 consumers is looking for alternatives.
More and more it becomes service sort of issues that will distinguish one bank from another.
With the boutique banks, I sort of keep a bit of money there too. The interest rates are a lot better.
Enter boutique banks, a new breed of bank relying on the fact thousands of Aussies are fed up with the big 5. Ex-banker Neil Salmons keeps his money spread around both boutique and the traditional banks.
Services that the big 4 were not offering before. They've got a bit more competition there now. They've got to become more competitive, and they've got to basically cut their fees to get the business.
So who are the boutique banks? First up, ING Direct. They're ideal for internet and telephone banking because that's all they do. They don't have branches, so no queues, plus they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Their low running costs mean they can offer one of the highest interest rates around and no fees on their savings account.
Fees are something that people do see and they don't like paying.
With ING, you don't have the hassle of changing banks. They'll attach an account to your existing one. The boom service with most boutique banking is internet-based.
Net banking could save people $40 to $50 a month quite easily.
I find it very convenient to do the internet banking because I can do it from home.
73-year-old Bob Milne reckons he's created his own personal boutique bank. Banking online with the Commonwealth gives him the freedom to do it anywhere, anytime.
I don't have to go anywhere but to my computer. I can pay my bills, my accounts, and I can transfer fees and funds, and that way I save myself a trip out.
But if it's old-style service you want, longer banking hours is the specialty of the Bendigo Bank, which started life as a community institution. It's open from 9 to 5 on weekdays and until midday on Saturdays. Face-to-face banking isn't discouraged with extra fees. They charge the same rate for using an ATM. And speaking of teller machines,
ATMs were universally liked. They basically ranked about second order priority for just about every customer group.
with most banks you'll get a few free teller machine withdrawals, but if you're an HSBC online savings account customer, you get unlimited free ATM and EFTPOS transactions. You'll also receive 5 free non-HSBC ATM transactions every month.
Traditional banks, which normally only provide consumers with 8 transactions a month. Now, the reality is that most consumers use ATMs or EFTPOS at least 25 times a month and end up paying exorbitant fees and charges.
Banking specialist Khaldoon Hajjaj from the University of New South Wales says ultimately customers must benefit from boutique banks. Another newcomer is AMP, an already established financial institution. If you're a customer, you'll get extra discounts with their new bank service. Some of their accounts are fee-free, and their cost-effective EFTPOS and ATM services mean they can offer better rates.
Some of the benefits with banking with an institution like the AMP, for example, or the ING, are normally better rates on their credit cards, usually cheaper home loans, tends to be a better overall level of service.
And the newest boutique bank to hit the market is Members Equity. Again, no branches. The alternative's phone or internet banking or the local post office. They offer home loans to union members and superannuation holders without application or account-keeping fees.
Shopping around potentially can engender greater savings, particularly in fees and charges, and the more competition that we have, the better off consumers are.